I have just heard a pretty insane take rumor, and I think it was confirmed already, but there's gonna be a freaking movie on the horror, the analog series on YouTube that is called the Mandela Catalogue. I was in shock when I heard this. This has a lot of potential. And I think the reason why they're finally being like noticed, the analog horror stuff, is because the back rooms, it was very successful. I'm so glad. And now it sounds like they're going to be tackling the other stuff now with the analog horror. Okay, the Mandela catalog, man, they could do a lot with this. They really could. The Mandela catalog is to me the scariest one I've seen when it comes to analog horror. And there's a reason why it scares the crap out of me. I am a horror fan, and I do have a certain set of horror concepts that scare me so much. Like, for example, I'm really scared of certain monsters in horror because, like, for example, I did a video on the Blob. That creature scares me so bad because the fact that you're melted alive is horrible. And another fear I have is the doppelganger fear. The Mandela catalog is one of the scariest ones for me because the fact that the thoughts of a twin version of yourself is evil and you run into it and it's just looking at you and it's smiling and it's gonna kill you is horrific. That is the worst kind of horror for me. The thought of running into a copy of me is just terrifying. And it's worse knowing it's not human, it's not me. And it's just, oh my god. It just gets me to a level where it just scares the crap out of me. And the Mandela catalog, it's unnaturally scary. Like, I remember in the first episode that was ever made, there was a part with some dude that, he was talking to his friend on the phone, and then his friend told him on the phone that his mom was, like, not moving or something, or acting weird. But in reality, this guy was talking to a doppelganger because his friend on the phone has already been killed, including his mom. And when he goes over, he's hiding in the house because he can't leave because the doppelganger of his friend is after him now, and it's just very brutal. And to end it all, he ends his own life because he couldn't handle it anymore. And I cringed. I was very hard for me to watch that. And what's very eerie about the doppelgangers is that sometimes you have a hard time copying people. And, like, for example, there was a girl that was kind of short, and then the other image was really tall. Like, they have a hard time sometimes when it comes to trying to copy you, which is very eerie. And it's just like, oof, no, I'm out. Yeah, you could do so much with this. And what's awesome about this series too is that we actually have a couple main characters here. We have Thatcher, a police officer. Then we have like Alex. No wait, I think it's like, oh my god, no, it's not Alex. I think it's like his name is like Adam. There you go. Yes, that's his name. Yeah, we have him too. Thatcher is super important in the series because he's a cop that's able to somehow survive the doppelgangers. He's able to avoid getting killed and all that. He's good. He's the true hero of the series. I have a feeling he's going to be set up to be the main hero. And then we got this dude, which is Adam. He found out that he is an actual doppelganger that was born as a doppelganger. Yeah, he was born like one. He never knew he was a doppelganger until much later. And in the recent episode, he pretty much gave in to his transformation. And it was just so sad to see that. I cannot imagine finding out the whole time that you're a monster. It's just, oh my god. So yeah, it's interesting, this series. They could do so much with it. Um, I have a feeling it's going to be a masterpiece if they do it. But yeah, I'm really excited for this film. I can't wait for it to come out when it does, but it's awesome that the back rooms opened the door for all this stuff now for the analog horror. And man, analog horror is now the next future for horror, maybe. And I'm really excited for it. I cannot wait to see what else they're going to do. There's so much horror on YouTube they could tackle. So yeah, it's really exciting. I cannot wait. Okay, guys. That's it for today. I'll see you with a brand new video very soon. Peace out.